Hey, this is Rob with a fun idea for something to do. This is going to make kind of a magic shell. And here's the thing, I actually did this wrong because honey has water in it, and I forgot that. And if you've ever made candy before, when you have water and chocolate mixed together and you're trying to make a smooth candy, water is not what you want. So I'm going to show you what happened. The point is still valid though. We're still going to have like something tasty to put in our a protein shake, but you see what happened here? How it got kind of some gooey lumps and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not going to taste good, but basically all the coconut oil is on the top, and then we've got some lumps and stuff that are on the bottom. Again, we're not really going for prettiness here anyway. We're looking for something fun and tasty, and you know, it's just cocoa, local honey, and virgin coconut oil. So you know, depending on your point of view of the sugar, you know, healthy things that you can put in your shake. Another way to go is to use cocoa powder, virgin coconut oil, and some stevia. Now that's going to be granular at the bottom. That's not going to mix at all because the coconut oil will not, you know, excuse me, I thought I was going to sneeze there. It will not dissolve in the coconut oil. So you can make it really thick and kind of get some nuggets, you know, chocolate nuggets. But anyway, here's the way it works. Basically, you take this and you would stir it as you're pouring it into the shake. Sorry, I got all my shopping and junk in the background there on the counter, but I'll show you what happens. This is a thinner shake, so what's going to happen, some of it might sit on the top, the rest is going to go to the bottom, and depending on how fast you pour and how thick your shake is, that's, you know, going to give you different things. It's going to give you little tiny beads if your shake is cold and thin, because they're going to form spheres as they drop through. I've had it where I have a whole covering over the top when it's really thick, and then in the center there was a long piece of chocolate that went all the way to the bottom, and at the bottom there's another disc, so you might get a weird sculpture in there, but at the end of the day what you're going to get is kind of a crunchy, healthy chocolate, you know, fun part to your protein shake. So anyway, you can experiment with the ingredients, but the important thing is, I would say virgin coconut oil. You know, they say a couple tablespoons a day, that is good. And then you can just experiment with your mix-ins. You could use just cocoa and not sweeten it at all. Or you could use a different flavored powder entirely. The coconut oil is the critical part, obviously, because that is what forms the magic shell. That's what they use for, you know, dip cones and things like that, I'm pretty certain. Or in the main, because coconut oil solidifies at 76 degrees, which, as we know, ice cream is colder than 76 degrees. So, you know, you can microwave it and melt it, get it liquid, and then put whatever, when it hits the cold shake, it's going to go solid again. See, like these are kind of done here. You can see that formed, you know, a little tiny crust there on the top. So you got these little tiny crusty bits that are fun to eat. And let's see what we got at the bottom. Sorry, scoop one out here. Yep, there's one. Oh, come back here. Yep, see, there's one that went to the bottom. So we have this crusty chunk that we can eat after we're done drinking our shake. So sorry that was a little long, but I think you know, that had several ideas in it. So anyway, give me a subscribe because we're going to be doing more single take, guy on the street, healthy type tips. So talk to you guys soon. Beach Fit Rob out.